What's up, y'all? Here's your boy, the Rising Renegade. I'm here doing something stupid like usual. So, just graduated. So now I'm putting my degree to use by streaming TV radio major. So, should probably mute my phone. Not mute my phone, but like put it on vibrator at least. Okay. They want us to go to sleep, but I want to make beat. Can't even tell you. We gonna make that red grass before we leave, though. Go to the bedroom. It'll be day room. Yeah.
Good night. come in?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's okay, you're a liar. Oh.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Pavel was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise?
Why would you
The
ask
next
me
time I
a
see you
promise if
again.
I just said I promise?
Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Promising returns is a rank one. Literally just don't die.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
You gonna throw it out?
I remember your stunt getting me flung in the wastes.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long
What's up,
since
Ryan?
banned.
Welcome to the stream.
You
Happy
needn't
work,
worry.
though.
I've no
You
intention
still
of
got
taking it
finals?
from you. I've
Or are
sometimes
you watching the
wondered
Knicks
why
fumble
such
the bag
books were
too?
forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stunned them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Lady Juna!
Juno. I can't hear you. Give me a sec. Zumumu, I got like 200 words left on this paper. That's due Sunday. Should I grind it out tonight or finish it tomorrow? You should probably finish it tomorrow. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay, I can hear you now. I wasn't talking. I hadn't been saying words. But 200 words is nothing though. That's like, and why should I? Because 200 words is literally like a page and a half. Scratch that. It's like half a page. It's way less than what I just said. 200 words is like 10 minutes typing at best. Well, scratch that. At worst. I like the way you think. Plus, you'll be fresh, and you're not like grasping at the words. That's why I don't really do papers in one whole day. I usually do papers in 2 days, depending on how long the paper is. Say I got like a 1,000. Shut the fuck up for like 5 minutes. Say I got a paper that's like 1,500 words, or like, let's say 7 pages long. That's like the longest I ever had. When it comes to like typing essays, was 7 pages outside of the writing scripts for like TV shows or something like that, or like creating scripts for TV shows. Craziest thing I had was like 7-8 pages for an essay. 7-8 pages for an essay. I used to do like 2 pages a day. Give myself time for like 4 pages, because you can do it all at one time, but like after a while it starts sounding like you're rambling, unless you're like going off on a tangent. And if you go off on a tangent, it makes the paper a lot easier, because a lot of people don't even read the whole fucking thing. But if you can't go off on a tangent and you're still trying to find those last like 200 words, give it some extra time if you have extra time. I'm not gonna say use ChatGPT for everything. If it's 200 words, you can do it. That's just a closer, honestly. You can do a whole closeout in 200 words. Make sense? Feel like I'm getting 30, right? Let me move up to my microphone a little bit so y'all can hear me. I like the way you think. I like the way I think too sometimes. This is why I got the degree today. Thinking is how I got my degree. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Oh man, I'm gonna show y'all my cap later on. Because I'm gonna cry if I look at it again. Everybody got horns. Wait, but she's an Elda. She doesn't have horns or long ears. And y'all applaud her? I thought y'all was gonna be racist. Crazy. Y'all respect elders that can sing. That's what it is. Unless she got horns underneath her hair.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. closest to the throne. I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any
I'm not
heated
gonna lie, it's
calls
cold
to
as
action.
fuck in our
All I
room right
wish
now.
is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
I feel bad for everybody that's at my job right now, because they were swearing up and down that it was gonna be hot today. Now, not only is it raining like a motherfucker, and they probably had to delay the game
before you only in loyal service of His Eminence.
because it's only bottom of the third right now. It's supposed to do the same shit tomorrow.
The crown by force. I will teach you to fear God and to fear me.
Nigga, what?
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Count Luis is counting and losing his Lewises.
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward.
Hey.
By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
We just got a bunch of character introductions just now.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Nothing.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Well, let the racism begin.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick.
Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Whoa!
That's crazy.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. The games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
My support is changing. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Well, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much.
You're just as crazy as this runner.
I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for the little test run.
What is happening right now? We want to go to a place called Martyria. Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south.
This place
Wow!
Oh.
I will be right back.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
I'm back. No, gentlemen, I'm back. What are we talking about? Alright, this is amazing. I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but I can tell this is in me. This is a hell of a craft. I hardly believe she's ours to drive. You're telling me like it feels like ages. Since I've been out on the open road, this girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine. So this is what you used to talk with the driver. Convenient that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have the funds to pay you. Money, pal, I'm not in it for the money. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush? It is. That, riding with the wind, that's the ticket. It's been so long since we had a good chinwag. Brilliant, isn't it? It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg!
The world is our shellfish.
That man is Neuros. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
A bit? That's like having the time of his life.
Neuros? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
Oh my.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neuros, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You.
That man was having fun.
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and, well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Treason is crazy.
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. but leave the valued runner alone.
Look, this runner... It is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
Dead ass.
No scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe. How encouraging. All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather walk together than have to walk.
What's up?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you
Before y'all ask, I'm doing the most New York thing ever. Eating a big mac and cheese. Oh, one word.
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You're not gonna handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a
I have one of mom's.
for all this mess now.
You gotta get the program, bro.
But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
You gotta get the program.
Summing up, our first trial is to slay a monster. We take
That was my New Yorker powers.
Get it to the goal line before the deadline.
That's what happens when you leave the B-44, bro.
Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So
So happens when you turn into a B6 ass nigga.
Our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children, right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monsters.
I haven't been the same since.
With a felon, a knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismate, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
It better not be. I'll beat your ass. And by that I mean I'm gonna make you do the wrong attack every time.
Right, then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
We'll get used to him, I suppose. It's crazy. I'm sorry. It's like kind of brick in my room right now. But what's it called? What I found out recently is that every month, like every year, the Earth is behind by like 6 hours, which is why we get the leap year. But if the Earth is behind like 6 hours, eventually we're gonna get to a cycle where winter is gonna be in like the summer, and the summer is gonna be like in the winter. Which is why lately I've been thinking that our summers are getting colder and our winters are getting hotter. Because it hasn't technically made it to summer yet. However, our calendars don't reflect the same. Because of the leap year, we reset our calendar instead of realizing that we're off by 6 hours every fucking time.
Oh, yeah?
I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. I don't want to see what the engine room's like.
No. No. Yeah, this weather is not Mayweather.
Let's see.
Like it gotta be like March, April right now.
Let's see. And there, let's see.
I like it though. Can't stand the heat. Honestly, I can't either, but when September is gonna be like 90 degrees, we understand why.
Got it.
These are the beds? Oh, I would hate to climb into one of these. I would feel so claustrophobic in that. And I don't even have claustrophobia like that. Them shits look small. Oh shit, we running.
What's this?
Oh, Moray, you're here.
Now, where was I?
Go to the academy. Oh.
Ah, how good of you to come.
It's my Moray Academia.
I see. I see.
What happens if I teach Stroll how to use the merchant? Now we'll figure it out.
All right.
This should do it.
Hulkenberg has Brawler and Knight. I don't want to give you Merchant just yet. I don't think you would work with Mage too well. Alright, I'm gonna see if I get another person and then give them that.
What would you care to know?
Alright, whatever.
Oh. You'll come again.
Wonder what makes this thing run. First time on a gauntlet for eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like the pipe's in here too. Call the Renathorn. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use macula crystals as fuel to run, you see. It used to be you'd take your life. Gosh, used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you travel the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on the colossal beasts, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a more zipping speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my guy. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, there's still plenty about old girls. That's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. This beat sounds like a sample for early 2000s Dipset. I'm not gonna lie, Ryan. You gotta.
Understood.
You got a point. I'm gonna. You've gotta keep the water at a consistent temperature to avoid staining the clothing. Why am I a master of laundry, you ask? Because my parents practically beat it into me. With a trumpet, you get yes. That's why I was like, you're not wrong. I wanted you to be wrong so bad, but you weren't. Any noble who can't wash his own clothes isn't worth the fabric he wears. Well, something to that effect. I had to learn all about different materials. In hindsight, I think they were trying to teach me not to take advantage of my title. Wisdom that still serves me to this day.
Nonetheless,
the more time that passes, the more I understand how great my parents were. I feel like that's called growing up strong. When you hear it, I do hear it. Well, it's not mine. Why don't some money in the washing machine must have gone mixed in with laundry? I don't think. Why don't you just hold on to it? Bro, imagine stealing from the people I'm doing laundry for.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
I hope y'all didn't get a bacon, egg, and cheese ASMR just now. Oh. I can spend time relaxing with someone?
Your thoughts?
40 wins is crazy.
Hey.
My weapons are as sharp as they're gonna get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while. Oh, my imagination. Hold on. We'll figure it out.
I see.
Where is Hulkenberg?
All right then.
Oh.
Well met.
Oh, it's imagination for both of them?
Be well.
What is my...
What now?
Okay, everything is imagination here.
Well met.
Sure, let's talk.
Certainly.
I see.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters have more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this winter? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving this rude dunes behind tomorrow. Also, daily reminder to play One Piece TCG, because this shit is goated. I'm done with trading card games for a long time. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm done with every trading card game just the rest of my life. I'm lurking because NBA playoffs. Yeah, I realized. I forgot the next game was today. Worst part about it is 1 minute left. Down by 3. Yeah. Insane. But sounds like New York.
Hey. Now then. Got a moment? Hey.
So that means...
Oh, I see, I see. Aye.
Look at that.
Yeah. Hey.
No, no.
All right.
All right.
Hey, we got some more mag.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Coming now in one fear as though them.
Tree of Prophecy. Tree of Prophecy. I said that shit all the way wrong, by the way. Oh, damn. It's GG's.
Certainly.
They're up 4 seconds, though. So unless they get fouled to make it a 4-point play. I like how Honor redeems hydrate as I'm hydrating. That's crazy. Time to go back to the water. Let's go. Hi, Anna. How are you doing today?
Hey.
Yeah. I'm slowly dying, called off work. What's wrong? Other than slowly dying.
Huh?
Hope you feel better, big dog. Facts.
However,
All right.
Hey, my wisdom went up. We getting smarticle particles, you know?
The Gauntlet monsters run. The party, secure in their Gauntlet runner, spends the night.
Rock Den camp. Spend time with Stroll already. I'm cooking today. Just to give me some more shit. HP and burn. HP and poison. Cure status ailment. HP. Critical rate. HP. Wait. Hit rate of one attack to 100. Deals 300 almighty damage. Maybe I'm not cooking. There's no MP cooking things. That's the only thing I would cook right now is and shit for MP, because why would I cook anything else? What's in the back deck? No, nothing. My job trying to kill me. Have 5 people on a truck line from 8 p.m. to 1:30 and then expect those same people to unload it to the floor. I was not doing it again today. Oh.
Understood.
That does sound like a lot. I will admit. As someone who has to do pallets at work before the stadium opens. It's a lot. And y'all a whole convenience store. Not convenience store, but like supermarket adjacent store. I mashed X. That was my bad. I didn't mean to mash X. I fucked up. I fucked up because I was too busy talking.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Should have been reading it. That's my bad. That's my bad. My bad. Oh, what the fuck? Runner getting his steps into.
Finally, we're out of the desert. Oh wow, I missed all this green.
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Sometimes, only on occasion.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A mine?
A cannonade.
Oh, a cannon. Bitches love cannons. Oh. Wait, why are 2 people shooting cannons at me though?
My star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign!
Oh, we got caught in a...
Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opponent's side gauntlet, the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
Out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So it is a clash to hold each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Louis?
If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Vorden gets a leg up on the competition.
Oh, we want Louis to trust us, but at the same time we can't kill him. Nah, my son George Washington said be neutral.
See how it plays out.
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side. I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Oh, you playing politics? I was trying to play politics, but they said, guess what, bitch, you don't got a choice. And I'm like,
Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That courtroom. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Carol, great.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I'll beat your ass.
Interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Freeze!
He resists ice.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll crush you! You disgrace the Sanctus way.
I'll destroy you!
Let's do this.
Power thrust is crazy. Mage Gus. Okay. Electric.
I owe you. I can't afford to hold back.
His weakness should be electric, but I don't have electric, and I can't switch from Seeker. Let's see if fire works. Resist fire.
No holding back.
Diagonal slash.
Hack and slash.
Might be weak to pierce.
Oh, Mystic Purge!
And you got a resistance to everything.
What could you hope to achieve? This is God's judgment!
Jennifer's badly injured. Someone heal her. He's so he's toying with us.
Here!
I owe you.
Witness me, brethren!
She needs help.
What could you hope to achieve?
Brace yourselves! I won't hold back! The blade's edge! In the...
No holding back!
You gotta aim better
Witness
than
the power of sanctism.
How the fuck did you miss?
I would lose nothing by for the sake of my dear. Now, feel the.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother. Kneel before him.
Girl's badly wounded.
Take
Can
that.
anyone heal
Think
him?
not. Damn it.
Stroll can't take
stepping
any
back.
more. Someone heal him.
I will not let you die.
That helped.
My thanks. You disgrace the sanctist way.
Should be resisted. Yeah.
In that warrior. I'll cut you down. Chance! Take this. Take this.
Stroll badly wounded.
Take this.
Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him. Looks like we can't brute force through this one. Wish we knew their affinities. Only one way to find out. Wish we knew their affinities. Only one way to find out.
Moving to the front.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna turn back the clock.
Don't forget about the petrification magic.
I'm all prepared. No, this won't work. By this power. Let me help.
My thanks. Warrior.
Honestly, the illusion of choice was worse than actually not having the choice to engage in battle, especially since you can't hurt them much. It's not even that I can't hurt them much, it's just like,
Witness me, brethren.
We stand together.
oh, it's because I only have one more hit
Prevail.
left.
I'll destroy you.
Ooh, we got a critical.
Freedom of a wanderer. Let's go. I'll cut through.
Witness the power of sanctism.
Is that all?
Kneel before him. What could you hope to achieve? Dear God.
He knows we can't attack him. He's
Are you
toying with us.
prepared? Hack and slash.
Rosina's in bad shape. She needs
It's
help.
not over yet. For all that we strive for. Healing us.
Thanks.
Helpful as ever. It's too early to go to his side.
Still up?
Let's do this.
This is nothing.
This is God's judgment. What could you hope to achieve?
Reaper's
still
badly
stands.
wounded. Someone heal her.
Close your aim. Not done
Vulcanburg's in
yet.
bad shape. She needs
It's
help.
not over yet. There!
The Freedom Seeker! I'll cut through!
There we go. Took one of them out.
I would lose no.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Hang
brother.
in there. Dodge. Nice one.
Oh, and he missed? Say less.
Warrior!
I'll cut you down.
With a sing. Shut up!
Oh, he's resistant.
I won't hold back!
So you can take Liz.
Freeze!
Hit their weakness.
Know your
That's your
place.
opening,
I
Captain.
shall vanquish evil.
Are you also weak to light? Oh. Just ice. Okay.
Sanctism will reign.
Mage Shimmer is crazy.
Badly wounded.
Sanctism.
Oh, I was gonna say, don't jump my nigga now.
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
I will not let you die.
That helped.
My thanks.
I will fight with. Let's go! Nice!
Hit their weakness.
Now, what's the play?
Give me your aid.
Mm.
No.
Warrior!
Let me rethink this. Withdrawing. Closing the distance.
I do have an ice item, right?
Bloody hell!
It's not
I can't
working.
move.
With a single fist,
Oh.
I shape our for all that we strive for. Not now. This should help.
Vulcanburg got them right in their weak spot.
Freeze!
Impossible! Sanctism will reign. Sanctism will reign.
Everyone okay?
Still
Gotta
fight.
heal up. You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
All of us can get on healing duty, actually.
Could do with this.
Thanks!
Stroll
With a
can't take
single
anymore.
fist, I shape
Someone
our
heal him.
future. Come! Are you alright?
That helped.
I owe you.
Captain,
Fight is
hold
power.
my power.
Nice!
Hit their weakness.
No holding back.
That's your opening,
The
Captain.
power of light is tougher than I thought.
Take this. Sanctism will reign.
Vulcanburg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
For all that we strive for!
Hulkenberg is like my best fucking healer right now.
My thanks.
Only because of Mage Devotion.
Freedom of
Got your
Seeker!
defenses down.
Freeze!
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ha! I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
With nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old club.
Not on healing duty, but on killing duty.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
No.
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shoed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Wild.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Did you not realize?
That's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know those suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
You literally are.
No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Oh shit, a flying one. Who is this?
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Is it the one with the flower? By the way, who developed this game? I believe it's the same makers of Persona. As Persona. Let me check.
Luis.
Oh.
My
It's
lord,
Luis.
Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess it
Atlas
was
and
just
Studio
not
Zero.
popular opinion.
So yeah, same makers as Persona.
My lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing.
Atlas back at it again. With another banger.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
That was a guy.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
It's literally Dio if Dio was mixed with Griffith, bro. Why are you surprised there was a guy? Oh, I'm surprised the one with the ball haircut was a guy. It was just the stance.
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Godot. He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
To become king helps.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
How long have you been playing this? Good question. I'm not that super far into the game.
Think this changes anything?
So I've been playing this on and off for at least a few weeks, maybe a month. I only have like 19, 20 hours in this game though.
Soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Fair enough.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose.
It's crazy how the company Atlas decided, hey, we're gonna bring in the dude from Arxis to start reading the story.
The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Flames Day.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
So is this like a school tournament or something? Explain the story, please. I'm so lost. Okay.
Hey!
So
Nurse, you okay?
basically, I was a long-term friend of the prince. We are separated racially by Eldas, Parapisses, or Parapi. There we go. Clemars, Rusants, Nidias, Parapisses, Ishkas, Rogues, Mustari, Half-Bloods. Basically, it's racist persona. Medieval persona, if you will. And the prince was cursed by Count Luis, the person we just lied to, saying that we are on his side and fighting for his name. The king of Uchronia got killed by Luis, so now he took out the king and the son so he could be the next person in line to become the king. However, the king had this magic put in place that whoever gathers the most amount of favor becomes the next king, rather than following just one route to find whoever's next in line. Basically, also due to the racism, great way for worse. I got an ad in the middle of your explanation, but I get it now. And then because of the king's magic, anybody who's on like this stone face created by the magic of the king is protected, which is why you saw in the fight earlier that somebody fighting for Forden, one of the I guess you could call them the king's cabinet, I guess, his peoples. One of them is fighting for him, so he also has the grace, so you can't really kill anybody that's protected by that grace, aka anybody fighting in the name of one of the candidates that are King's Court, basically. And then they have humans in this game, which are like the least human things ever, as you can see from the picture. We got dragons, which are dragons, fairies, which are fairies, and then we've got, you know, the Eldas, which is me. The things that look, Eldas are what we call humans, because we just regular people don't have any horns or anything like that. We don't have horns, long ears. We don't look at like any type of beastkin. Most people look like beastkin, as you can see. The Clemar tribe, they have horns. The Rusants have the pointed ears. Nydias they have special type of eyes. Parapus are the ones that have bestial ears and a tail. Not the long ears, but they have like cat or dog ears. And the Ishka tribe has wings and long eyelashes. Rogues are they age at the same pace until adolescence, spending the remainder of their lives in middle and old age. Perhaps as a result, the Rogue tribe conjures images of the elderly in many minds. Fair enough. And you've got the Mustari, which are they have a third eye, but you can't really see it because they don masks and those little box helmets to not be seen. They follow a different faith than everybody else. So think Muslims surrounded by Christians, I guess. Then you got half-bloods. This is the prince right here. And then that's about it. We're on our way to travel south, and then we have to travel east in order to complete the carriage race missions.
Oh, you two.
In order to gain favor.
It's nothing, really.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a ballet apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by
Beast, I thought you said Weast. My brain rot is kicking in. I'm gonna lurk now. That's crazy. No, I said East. Oh wow, you're making a fucking SpongeBob joke. As you can tell, I've been awake since 7:30. I'm tired. Scratch that. I've been awake since 6 o'clock this morning. Cause I graduated today.
You hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are.
Thank you.
That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you for the congratulations. It's your turn next.
After that, it
Oh, my
was like
point.
a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. and my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my
Are you ready for the
imagination.
intense job
The
searching?
lost relic, I mean.
Wow.
I wouldn't call it intense,
You
but
could
yeah.
try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Chimero or something.
Oh, so where we're going, that's crazy.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I wouldn't call it intense job searching. I already have an idea of where I want to apply, so I just gotta do it. So arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know, a carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barton, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barton awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Cregan.
I'm hearing Fire Emblem in the soundtrack. Maybe I'm losing it.
Eminence Forden to win
Aye, naturally.
Probably not.
A sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes.
Oh, we're playing both
I'm
sides.
sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a
delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine, exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Something the matter? Do try something of your own before it gets cold. What the fuck is this? Fuck it, eat it.
Looks great. What is with that smile? Not you two.
The rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless,
Huh?
I assure you.
You said the insides can twist.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. Let's see here. Let's see here. And there, let's see here. Let's see.
There's a runner.
Let's see. Here's where we are now. All right. Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it.
Oh, I just have to back out of it. I'm like, what am I confirming?
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those words. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here, con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're gonna meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay?
I wish I could do that.
Aye.
Okay. Okay, what am I doing? Other than resting up. Alright. Guess I don't have much to do besides rest. Nice troll.
Yeah.
Right?
Alright, y'all, we're turning in for the day. Let's see. If they don't give me a cutscene,
And the age of a new
I'll end the
age
stream
draws
here.
nearer.
It's gorgeous out.
Hold on.
Where is it?
Let's hurry.
Craig at the castle. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. That is gonna be it for me today. I realize a lot of people saw finals still. I've been awake all day. Normally I would go way longer than what I'm doing right now, because I don't have to be to work until 3:30, but I might be asleep for like 12 hours. I might pull a you on, I'm not gonna lie. So without further ado, that is gonna be it for me. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. I am falling asleep, which means this is not gonna be a good stream for the rest of us.
With the Amex Gold Card, you get rewarded for discovering.